What a cool opportunity. You know, like I said, I've poured my soul into this company, so it was a no-brainer for me.
All right, it's official. The famous Christmas Story house has a new owner.
Now, you may not recognize him, but apparently he knows the house as well as anyone.
Yeah, caught up with him today to talk about the change in ownership and what's next for this Cleveland tradition. In snow and sunshine, the iconic home has been welcoming visitors since 2006. And all the while,
So I volunteered to help get the properties ready before opening day.
Cleveland native Josh Dickerson has been there.
Getting to run something so iconic, so Cleveland is awesome.
Often in the background, working to keep the property from the 1983 filming of A Christmas Story alive.
I have had a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in these properties.
Like so many others, A Christmas Story was a big part of Dickerson's childhood.
Who doesn't have Christmas Story in their background, you know?
Now it's an even bigger part of his adult years. In 2017, Dickerson was named CEO, and the visitors kept coming.
I love everything Cleveland, and there's nothing more Cleveland than a Christmas Story house. You know, to me, it's right up there with the Browns and the Guardians.
When founder Brian Jones put the home up for sale 1 year ago, Dickerson waited like the rest to see who would take over.
It was very close there just several months ago. We were right on the cusp of being sold to somebody else.
But Dickerson says Jones backed out of that offer and approached him with a proposal he couldn't refuse.
What if you take an equity stake and become managing partner? And I thought about it for about a second and a half, and I'm like, absolutely.
17 years after the Christmas Story house opened its doors, it continues to draw in fans from near and far.
I watch that movie literally for 24 hours on Christmas Day. This has been on my bucket list.
And Dickerson plans to keep the tradition alive. Any changes? Anything?
No, absolutely not. I like to think we want to run a wonderful operation here. There's nothing to change.
So the sale includes the Christmas Story house, the Bumpus house next door, the museum and gift shop across the street. Plus, I didn't know this, maybe you guys knew this, they have a 35,000 square foot warehouse in North Olmsted where they do online retail, where they're selling, you know, leg lamps and other things. So all of that's
Part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, popular. It's nice to hear, though, that he said, I don't want to change a thing. Let's keep it going. It's so iconic, and there's so much history there, so it's nice.
Yeah, he has kind of a cool story with it. So just worked his way up from a warehouse employee to the manager to CEO, and now to running the show.
I have to ask, being out there today, did it give you the vibes? Are you really in the Christmas spirit now?
Yeah, actually, yeah, because you know the snow was there to complement it.
Exactly.
And I was surprised there was a crowd there, and the people I spoke to, I think they were from Kansas, and she was like, "This has been on my bucket list. I've always wanted to do this." So this was like for her birthday.
Oh wow!
This visit, and this was a big part of it.
So now you have to go home and watch the movie tonight.
I know.
Okay?
Yeah, we do.